Okay folks, welcome back. This will be the first 4 o'clock, also the end of day now, as there are no shifts at all for any of the guards after 4. So the first 4 o'clock / end of day inspection for the lifeguards autumn 2023 in their winter cloaks. There he is, he just came through, didn't have to shout at anyone despite the crowd. And we're still 7 minutes off yet. So I'm genuinely surprised, folks, that it's this busy. Bearing in mind this is Monday afternoon on quite a grim Monday. We're not going to get lucky with the light today. Maybe with that spectacular light. Absolutely perfect lighting conditions for the Blues on their last day yesterday. Last day here at King's, but first day in their own winter cloaks. Autumn 2023. Lifeguards, not so lucky, alas. Wonderful as they look, they are not going to be blessed with that glorious basking sunshine that we had yesterday. Yeah, it's not even close, unfortunately. I've got no idea, guys, which officer is conducting today's inspection, either male, female, lieutenant, captain, no clue at all. It's going to be a big surprise for me, as it will be for all of you watching. It is busy, not just in front of me as you can see around the yard, but also behind me and to either side of me. So once the horses come in and the troop are about to come out, I will go quiet. We will enjoy the inspection. So many tourists, so it's not fair that I'm chit-chatting through the inspection. It's not fair on them and certainly not fair on the guard, so I will try to be respectful. Notice, folks, the lamp is on above the officer here. I don't know if that was on yesterday, I didn't notice it. It's much darker today, this afternoon, than it was for yesterday's 4 o'clock, considerably. Actually, it could be much, much later. I know the clock's moved, but even so, what a contrast. Yeah, look, none of those illuminated buildings opposite horseguards over there on Whitehall, alas. Isn't it absolutely thoroughly lovely? The level of interest, though, for a Monday, this could well be the busiest Monday inspection ever. I mean, the high points of the week are always Saturdays and Sundays in the afternoons, but this is just, yeah. Oh, captain just came through the tunnel. Okay, there we know. I'm not going to tell you, I know exactly which captain it is, guys. I'm not going to mention name in the in this video. It'll be a surprise, but let's just say that it will be a very pleasant surprise. If I'm honest, I was secretly hoping it would be that captain, but I can tell you it's 100% a captain. And the captain just squeezed through the crowd behind me, very quickly marched through the tunnel and over into the guard room. So came over on foot, incidentally enough. Definitely not on horseback. So I'm not sure actually whether the captain would have been partly driven or surely not walked all the way from Hyde Park Barracks. Not in those boots. Never mind. May well have been dropped out at the back here. Almost certain, actually, thinking about it in a vehicle. Okay, so here comes the NCO. He will, of course, retrieve the horses from the front. I feel actually quite privileged today to be getting a very clear view of this because, wow, these numbers, eh? Horses are very much out of mind of their own today. Let's hope it doesn't continue into the inspection. Those two horses are so much alike. Wouldn't surprise me at all if they're related. I know the names of one of the horses. One is Jamboree. The other one is not well known even at Hyde Park apparently. Yeah, Jamboree. That's a world exclusive. Here come the troopers. Today, folks, the entire line, all male, including the boxman. And in fact, including the gatesman to my right. 100% male affair. It's a very, very neat line, actually, isn't it? Almost as neat as yesterday's. We've got roughly a minute or so, yeah, give or take minute and a half until the captain comes out. By my watch, that said, the clock above chiming will determine the emergence of the captain. And I'll give you a hint, folks. I just mentioned that, hey, it's an all-male affair today, and it is all of the troopers here, male today, not a single lady trooper in this squadron of lifeguards. However, the captain today, yeah, female captain. So get ready for it. Big Ben first, now the bell.
Guard! Guard, shin! Carry! Sword!
Female lifeguard captain. He deathly quiet at his people there during the inspection. Anyone that hasn't seen or isn't familiar with this captain, you are in for a real surprise and something of a treat, as you'll see in less than 60 seconds. fine looking squadron actually they've got here today. Spectacular presentation. Something else. Captain now talking to the NCO before inspecting the horses. No dismount, people. As mentioned, no dismount when they're in the winter coats. Cloaks. I will keep an eye on that trooper that is to my right. He needs to go back through the crowd. Any moment he will turn, as will I, when that happens. Okay, the captain is back in again. Actually, wait, he's not going to go back into the arch. Sorry, almost got called out like yesterday. He will come here into the tunnel, I believe, to be relieved, because 4 o'clock is not only the inspection, it's the end of day. Oh, he is going back into the arches. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so the lifeguards doing it their own way, not doing it as they did yesterday. So yesterday, the Blues and Royals troop went into the tunnel, and the relief came in to the tunnel. Say the relief. I'm not sure actually what they call it. He was relieved in the tunnel of duty, as it were, in the sense that he was done for the day. I'm not sure if that's called a relief, because a relief means to replace. No, I don't know. Not a military man. However, the fact that the troopers are in the arches still is, to my mind, a little bit confusing. I've got no idea. They should be done. The Blues were done yesterday. They were finished at 4 o'clock. So I will stay on this for a little teeny bit longer and see what happens in terms of why they're still on and how exactly they're going to be taken off. I mean, 4 o'clock is 4 o'clock at the end of the day, so one would have thought, regardless of the movement of the clocks, that they would be taken off as the Blues were yesterday. But apparently not. Unless that's about to change in a few minutes. I'm not seeing any major movement that makes it obvious through the gates. Actually, that said, looking away, the way the officers are still fanning out along the line, I think they're expecting something else still to happen in terms of there being either a relief or similar. How bizarre, in fact. I wonder if they've forgotten that it's supposed to be finished for the day at 4. I mean, great for everyone if they have forgotten, especially for the tourists that are still getting pictures, because this time yesterday the yard was empty. Chitsman gone, gatesman gone, boxman gone. Very much unexpected, that. And I wonder why. I've actually got no clue. I can't even begin to explain why. Actual lifeguard time for all of these lucky tourists that are still here. Very fortunate, actually. So this time yesterday, these arches were empty. Oh, damn it, look, he's just about to get his picture and then cuts off. It always makes me laugh when that happens. Some of the tourists are so patient, and just when they think the moment's right, off he goes, or she goes. Could be a bit of a wait actually for these folks. Winter cloaks, but no winter hours yet. How very curious and how very British. Crowd's building up, obviously, because people are waiting for the guards to come back. Okay, so something's happening. Officer is asking everybody to move back. What does that mean? I haven't got a clue. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, here we go. Relief time. Folks at the arch are not quite getting it. Look, he's having to tell them to get themselves out of the way. Myself too, make sure I'm behind the line. This lady doesn't get it, does she? Look, she's had a lot of guard time already. Let's hope the horses decide to charge out, all 10 of them, and go that exact way. Look, she's just not quite getting it. I think she's on a video call. Chatting away. Let's see what happens when the relief guard come out in a minute. Okay, here comes the gatesman. Okay, so it is the same as yesterday, but they're doing it a little teeny weeny bit later. So the relief will happen in the tunnel. That's what's happening. Oh, this side today, yeah. Everyone's back behind the other cobbles today. 1 second, guys. Okay, probably because the captain's leaving as well. Alright, so we're way back right now over on the cobbled line. Notice the yard is completely clear on the other side. Okay, here comes the trooper who's going to basically relieve his colleague in the tunnel. And that will be it today for the lifeguards. Yeah, it's making perfect sense now. Teeny weeny bit later than yesterday, but the same procedure nonetheless. Lucky that we got that actually. And that is the end of the working day for the lifeguards here at Horseguards today, ladies and gents. They will retrieve the chitsman and go back into the stable area. There we go. Be careful that no one's in front of the camera. But that, ladies and gents, yeah, that really is an end to it. We got it. Didn't have the light we wanted. Didn't, alas, have the conditions we wanted overall. But it was a very clean and I mean, super professional looking end of day inspection. As you all saw, officer there's just putting the chain back up. And that, ladies and gents, is an end. The very first day, as mentioned again, with the lifeguards in their winter cloaks. So from here, from Horse Guards, guys, what time is it? Roughly 4:15. Over and out, folks. Actually, wait, hold on. I just remember one other thing. There is a good chance that this trooper is going to retrieve boards. He's checking the boxes are locked. He's going to go through, I think, to pick up the boards. The beware boards. Here we are. Oh God, look, this lady's here again. It's vlogging. Look. That's a classic look. Mr. Horses. It was like, yeah, well, they'll be back tomorrow. Brilliant stuff. Okay, that's one. And over and out of this end. However, the flame-haired lady's still vlogging, but she doesn't know that the trooper's going to come to the other end now and get the other board, and that will finally be the end of the working day. I'm glad I didn't finish the video. I completely forgot about that yesterday, about the board still needs to come down. Now, unless he's going to do one at a time, I don't think he'll carry one and then come back out, but this one obviously needs to be taken down as well. And I've never yet known them to forget about one. I mean, there's always a first time. Actually, somebody's talking to the trooper, and then he will obviously come over and take down the second sign. Here he comes, sign in hand. This, incidentally, guys, is the trooper that led the horse, or tried to lead the horse, back into the box twice this morning. It didn't work, obviously, as we all saw, but yeah, lovely guy, this trooper. Sign number 1. And sign number 2. And that really is, folks, the end of the working day here, as you can see. Completely closed down, no horses, no guards. He's just about to close the gates here at the front of the box, and that will be it. Lifeguards done here on Monday at now almost 4:20 p.m. Perfect moment to end the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll be back in the next video.